Well, imagine getting a bill from a hospital you've never even walked into. It is happening to people all across the Metroplex.
We've been investigating the extreme billing at Texas General Hospital in Grand Prairie, and Becky Oliver is here to tell us. Some patients say they've never even been to that city, and yet they are getting hit with enormous bills. Becky, what's going on?
Well, unlike the other Texas General bills where patients went to the ER or they had scheduled surgery, this latest set of bills took these patients by surprise because they had no idea where Texas General even was and had never been there.
As a pilot for American Airlines, Captain Dan Cavilla flies all over the world. He knows one place he's never been is Texas General in Grand Prairie.
It has to be a mistake. I mean, I wasn't even there. And I never had any procedure that could possibly cost $30,000.
But it was no mistake. Captain Cavilla had visited urologist Dr. Nathan Graves in Grapevine. Cavilla has Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance, and prior to the visit, he checked to make sure Dr. Graves was in network. During his checkup, Graves sent him just down the hall with some paperwork to Suite 100 for a CAT scan. Turns out Suite 100 is TGH, or Texas General Hospital Imaging, and it is out of network with his insurance.
It's deceptive. I think it's abusive. It's just wrong.
Our research shows CAT scans usually cost anywhere from a few $100s on the low side to several $1,000s on the high side. Blue Cross Blue Shield picked up Cavilla's entire $30,000 tab, leaving him with a zero balance. So why's this pilot so fired up?
We're a self-insured company, and so this money comes directly off my company's bottom line, and I'm concerned about the welfare of my company, so it affects me indirectly.
And Clara and Gerhardt.
Verna Hale doesn't know Captain Cavilla, but this grandmother and cancer survivor does have two things in common with him: Dr. Graves and Suite 100.
I've gone to this doctor for over 30 years.
And she's had dozens of CAT scans.
The insurance usually pays about $400 and I pay $150.
So when you saw this $27,000, what did you think?
I just thought it was outrageous. I just couldn't imagine why they would charge that much. For 5 minutes is all it takes.
Hale was also sent down to room 100, but in her case, she says the office told her it was out of network, but not to worry.
Never gotten a bill from out of network.
We called Dr. Graves' office several times. We wanted to know why he's sending his in-network patients down the hall to an out-of-network imaging suite that charges these rates. He never returned our calls. And Texas General? The hospital told us by email that it's not uncommon for a hospital to operate an off-campus outpatient department through a joint venture or other ownership mechanism for the convenience of its patients and physicians. Each off-campus outpatient department, owned in full or in part by Texas General, is clearly identifiable to each patient through posted signs, placards, and information provided to the patient before any service is performed. We didn't see any sign on Suite 100. There is a sign in the hallway and another one outside that only says TGH Imaging.
He told me that I needed a CAT scan and basically gave me some paperwork and told me to take it across the hall.
Captain Cavilla says at the time he only glanced at his paperwork and didn't notice if it said anything about Texas General.
I was shocked. I was shocked when I saw your story.
Our earlier report caught the attention of State Representative Chris Turner after Fox 4 profiled patient after patient with six-figure bills from Texas General.
I had already met my deductible.
Patients like Maria Martin, her hysterectomy totaled nearly $360,000.
She recommended Texas General Hospital.
And Cynthia Sustasia's gallbladder surgery came in at $186,000. Texas General sits in Turner's district.
I think patients have a reasonable right to expect that whatever that bill is going to be, it's not going to bankrupt them when they get it.
Texas General says it's never turned anyone over to a credit bureau or to collections, and they work with patients to understand their bill. What these latest patients don't understand is why their insurance company paid the excessive bill.
If the insurance picks up, eventually it comes back to other premiums, other deductibles, other people having to pay for it.
It's awful. And we may not pay it directly, but the insurance companies don't print money. They get it from us.
Now, we requested a sit-down interview with a representative from Blue Cross Blue Shield numerous times. The company declined. The insurance giant will only say when claims are submitted, we pay them according to the member's specific plan design, as we are required to do. Blue Cross Blue Shield points out Texas General has not chosen to participate in the company's network. Now, Representative Chris Turner is asking anyone with complaints about hospital billing, any hospital, to contact him directly at 817-459-2800. And if you want to contact me on this story, or you have an idea for our investigative team, email us at iteam@kdfwfox4.com. We'd love to hear from you.
So nothing specifically from Blue Cross and nothing from the doctor?
Absolutely. Everybody's mum.
All right, we'll see. Thanks, Becky.